I think it is good here. Yes, it is. So, yeah, the quality seems good. So, yes, let's just hop right in, and it should be now the 100% hard, or I am Deaf Incarnate. So, yeah, I'll just start right away then. See if my hotkeys now. So I'm gonna start as soon as this is skipped. So 3, 2, 1, go. So this game is an FPS based on the same engine as Quake 3. So we're gonna be see similar movement techniques like in that game. So we'll be doing circle jumping, strafe jumping, and so on. And circle jumping is basically that I accelerate when I turn on the ground while strafing, and then I jump in the end to maintain that speed I just got in a straight line. So together with bunny hopping, just basically holding down space when landing, we can maintain this speed for several jumps in a row. And also with strafe jumping we can then accelerate even more by strafing and then moving the mouse in the one direction. And we can also curve a bit doing this. So, but the annoying part about this is that we don't have really any air control in this game. So we'll have to... we can't even stop mid-air like in Source games. So here I'm taking some grenades for the next level. This is not an interesting level, I'm gonna just continue explaining here. I'm gonna have to be a bit focused right now. I'm gonna have to kill a set of enemies, throw a grenade, time, and it's have to get the timing correct here.
Any luck, Sergeant?
So I'm killing a guy who's usually hiding, so we don't have to get upstairs. The grenade might have missed, so I will have to maybe to take a small detour and kill that guy. But I think... oh my god, that's bad. I think I killed him. Let's just find out. So I'm gonna hit a trigger after I've killed a set number of enemies. And if everything is working now... oh, it was not, so that's unfortunate. Because my timing was a bit off. So now we can hit the trigger by the door. So, and also one addition to the Quake movement is that we also, oops, it was fast today, that we have a stamina bar, and we can regain stamina by not sprinting and not jumping. And we can use it in our circle jumps to gain a really good amount of speed with just a tiny amount of stamina by sprinting just before each jump. So here I am doing some ammo management, which we will see a lot during this game. So basically switching weapons instead of reloading to just be able to keep shooting. Might sound simple, but we will be doing it a lot. We will have 3 SMGs or rifles like the M40, which we can switch between, and they are almost identical, just some accuracy stats and so on. So up until now, nothing special, but this next level here is going to be really difficult when it comes to trick jumps. We're gonna do... first we gotta activate the tram, go downstairs, and then hit a trigger upstairs again. And then we got some time to prepare ourselves for the big trick here. So accuracy in this game is kinda nice. You can jump and shoot, unlike Counter-Strike, for example. But the annoying part is that if you move your mouse too quick, the inaccuracy will increase like crazy, especially with some weapons. So now we can just prepare ourselves. So we're gonna skip this tram ride completely, which saves about 40 seconds. I'm not expecting myself to do this trick on the first try. Might happen. But like this is a normal reset point for a normal run, because it's so early in the run. And there I have to jump in a specific timing where the tram cart is tilting a tiny bit, so I get that one extra unit height. And then I made it on the first try. I'm kinda happy with this. Nice. That's much more difficult than it might look actually. I can just sit here and fail like 20 times in a row sometimes. Like because of the lack of air control, it's rather difficult. And then I quick save, quick load. We enter some sort of freeze state where all the entities reset, and yeah, things happen. Weird things. We can avoid kill triggers and stuff like that when we load. Then I did something even more interesting, which is that explosives in this game are very realistic. They will decrease the gravity in the vicinity of the explosion for a short time, which is really good for some trick jumps in this game. Like, you just throwing a grenade next to you might boost you up to 50% of extra height, but usually around 30, so we're gonna use this quite a lot. So we're not even taking damage from the grenades, we're just throwing them right next to us.
Follow me. We must get you inside the village.
So, okay, now we got some cuts in here, or we have to wait for Kessler for any speech here.
Such as it is.
This is second
this is
gun.
my house.
Got the limited ammo, only got
If you go down these
what we
stairs,
start with here.
there's a
And
back
then,
entrance to
but
the
it is
cafe.
the same amount of damage as the MP40. But so we're gonna save it in situations where we can skip reloading. So I picked up a share with the MP40. Might seem
regret that I
weird,
cannot
but
accompany you
so
any further.
I can't switch to other rifles now with it.
You must hurry.
But if you
Helga's
bring up the
team has an
pistol and
excavation site at the graveyard at the end of town. The entrance
switch to the
crypt is
MP40 at
there.
the same time, you can pick it up. So it's kind of nice. So we're gonna use this share now to get some extra height elevation, and also combine it with a grenade to get on top of the thing to save a few seconds. So that was pretty good. You can take a lot of damage from these guys if you're unlucky. They might even break the share in your hand. And we made it perfectly. No damage. This is just super. So here's a very difficult part. I'm just gonna try to take as little damage as possible. Depending on if this rifle guy hits me, we're good. So sniper rifles in this game are really dangerous. They can deal about, I think it is 80 or 90 damage in one shot if you are very close to them, and they have really good accuracy. So yeah, we will have to kill them within their reaction time. So just because we're on such a good health here, we can just dive down here without bothering to avoid those guys, and I got stuck a bit. That's pretty bad. And they are scripted to move forward, so we can just walk next to them. They don't mind. So this is the crypts. Yeah, we're mostly gonna see zombies here, these ghouls and the shielded knights. The shielded knights are gonna reflect bullets if you're shooting at them from far. So we have to kill them, we will stand next to them and kick them while shooting them. And I'm gonna attempt at least one time on the most difficult trick in the game. I rarely make it, but I'm gonna give it a go. Oh, almost. So that saved about 20 seconds if you make it. So you have to time the grenade perfectly with a really nice circle jump in a specific angle. A very specific angle, so it's not often you make it. So I'm gonna jump, kick this guy, make him push back a bit so I can go walk around him. Oh, that was dangerous. So now we got the objective. So you have to complete all objectives in this game, and that's my follow sound. Thank you for the follow. So, so here I'm gonna put down 2 grenades as soon as he can take damage, and that's now. Just be ready here for the switch. So we're at the next crypt level here, which is a bit slower. So the crypts in general are a bit slow, but they have a lot of trick jumps, which is fun at the same time. Have to kill all these guys that might block us later. And also these guys must die. So these zombies will attack me and stay where they are, so I can jump on top of their heads. Like this. And we're good to go. Soon we arrive at the Indiana Jones chambers here. in the next door. Here I'm just gonna kill 4 normal ghouls. Trigger the door open. So in the next room we're gonna have to hit the 3 switches, and I'm gonna do it in order. I'm gonna go to the left first, then I'm gonna activate the middle trap, and then I'm gonna go right into the third one immediately before taking the second, because this one is so slow after activating it, and it must rewind first. So okay, these guys are so slow at attacking. I can just take it slow like this. I just want to walk in a straight line to save stamina. Oh, okay, that's bad. So, in addition to normal strafe jumping, you also have to do crouch strafe jumping sometimes. And that is when you're crouching in this game, your legs won't. You won't pull your legs up. You will instead lower your upper body, unlike Source games. So or maybe it's both in Source, but we will do it to dodge things in the ceiling when it's low, which is rather difficult sometimes. So I have to switch between space and crouch. I can't hold them at the same time, so it makes the strafe jumping a bit more difficult. And if I hold control when I land, I will lose all my speed, and that will probably happen sometime later on in the run. So we are in the church. This is one of the most difficult maps in the game if you're playing this normally, but if you're speedrunning it, it might become a bit easier. But these elite guards are really dangerous. They have good accuracy. They will aim punch you. You will die in a second if you're not killing them. If you're close to them at least. Oh, that was bad. So now I'm gonna bring out the sniper rifle, just because in the next big room here they're gonna be spawning at 4 different locations, which are random. So I'm gonna use this to drag them out of their hiding places, and I might even open this door for me here if I'm lucky. I was not. If they can line up good for me here, and that was amazing. So I have to, as I said before, I think I have to complete all the objectives on every map before I can even finish the level. So I'll have to kill all the elite guards because they are a part of the objective. So this next one is really difficult if I don't get this kill on this girl. No, that was awful. Really, I'm gonna actually reload. Hopefully it wasn't. Okay, good. I'm not sure where I reloaded. I saved last time. So if I kill her, she won't escape into the next room. Because the next room is also gonna be one of these rooms where they have different random spawning locations, and she messes that up. I have a path I'm taking, which won't expose me from several. Oh, she did not die. She started to roll, I guess. Or I can't get hit by more than one at the same time. Because that room can take several minutes on a normal playthrough if you do not really tackle the situation in a way like that. So, okay, this is the first boss of the game. Well, before I enter the crypts, I actually picked up some dynamites in the back of the entrance. And I'm gonna place them right here. Waiting for him. I'm gonna time 2 grenades. I'm actually gonna throw down 3, because why not? Sometimes my grenades are bad. So I'm just gonna have to kill all the zombies now before I can finish the level. A lot of weapon switching here, and I'm trying to get in as many kicks as possible as well. So, and that's the first chapter of the game. So, at the beginning of each chapter you will be spawned with a new loadout, so you will never really have to plan your ammo and stuff like that, so being very careful in this game. We can just improvise with what we got at the end of each chapter, which is fun. So the next level here is gonna be one of the most annoying maps. But oh, thanks for the follow, guys. Can't unfortunately see your names, but I'm thanking you. So this map used to have a bug, or it still has a bug, but if we skip this cutscene here too quickly, it will not load the next map properly. It will take 30 seconds extra or so. And also it's a stealth map, it's the longest map, and it's also sort of an auto-scroller in the sense that we have to wait for a truck to reach the end. So it's a stealth map in the sense that if we get detected, we will lose, and it will take some time before we lose. And we can even save between getting detected and losing the game. So yeah, perfect self-lock there. But I got double quick saves, so if I make one mistake save, I can just wind back to that one. And also in the worst case, I also got the auto saves for every level. But now I can just take it a bit slow. The truck has started and it's moving towards the end of the level, where we're gonna enter the truck. I'm just gonna take it slow now, kill the guards, and hopefully get optimal health and armor here for the next level.
Is that the last delivery?
And also retrieve the snooper rifle, which is a really good sniper rifle, which does one-shots on most enemies, even on body shots, and you can no-scope with it pretty good, even when jumping, so it's really good, really. But you have limited ammo, which is a bit sad, but it's usually never a problem really in a speedrun like this, because there are not that many enemies we have to kill, where it's very useful. So now this is a snooper rifle, and we're just gonna kill these guys because they have now seen us in some sense. I think they saw this guy die. Thank you. So I'm just going around the base now. I'm gonna grab a helmet, which is in a secret. I'm getting stuck here. This is just wonderful. Okay, so I'm gonna get up onto the... Hopefully this won't affect my timing too much, and I also won't get detected here because it's a bit risky. I'm not gonna save anymore. I'm just gonna hope I'm fine here. So I'm gonna have to wait for two guys. I'm gonna do one extra save here. Gonna wait for this guy to be in a position, because if I kill him right there, he is gonna be seen from another guy. No, it's okay. And I can just move to the end of the level. I shot him in the leg and he died, which is amazing. Unfortunately, there are some paratrooper guys later on where they have armor. They still die from body hits though, in one shot. But if you land a headshot on them, they won't die. And hopefully that won't happen today. But it's a small chance of that happening. Even if they're just having leather caps, they will block the bullet for really good. So I'm really relieved that we have forest behind us this level. So next up is gonna be Rocket. The rocket base is gonna be a lot of enemies, lots of trick jumps, and we're gonna begin with the elevator skip, which saves about around a little bit less than 10 seconds. The elevator's gonna start moving up, and we're just gonna fall down and land on some enemies to prevent falling damage. And I should not fail that jump. That's awful. That's more like it. So now that it starts moving up, I'm gonna land on top of them and try to squeeze through before I get crushed, and that's just great. You know, we'll do some crouch, strafe jumping.
3, 2, 1.
It's a bit difficult to jump here. The walls are not flat at all. It's still pretty good. Now we'll have to wait for the elevator to get down to us, so yeah, nothing special here. But in the next area I will have to use the Sten silenced. This is the Sten, because if I make too much noise, some guys might block me. So I'm just gonna try to push a button, which is an objective, and then I'm gonna run back the same way. If I make noise, they will block me on my way back, which I don't want. So now this guy's dead, and that guy just in case, not necessary. So This is just fantastic, killing these guys. Killing them within their reaction time is really what makes this so easy. They did a lot of damage in this game, it's very difficult, but if you just do it quick enough, you can make it look so easy. And pop the switch to the tummy here. I got so much tummy ammo, I can just use it for the rest of this chapter, almost. That was pretty sweet. I'm gonna reload this one for later. So next level here is a bit dangerous. There's some really risky tricks you can do. And I think I'm gonna try it once actually. I'm gonna do a quick save, and then if I fail this, I'm just gonna do it slow. So I need a lot of health and armor here, because I'm gonna take a lot of damage, and I might get hit by a Panzerfaust rocket, and hopefully not. If I get hit by the Panzerfaust, I will probably die. Oops. Yes, he missed me. It is great. It's like something that it rarely gets this good. So you saw there was a huge group of enemies there, and just depending on how well you place the grenade, yeah, of course, you will take a different amount of damage. I'm gonna have to kill this, destroy his radar here. Just for ineffective, and so we can get to the next level. Sweet. So, yeah, once again comes a pretty difficult map when it comes to trick jumping. We're gonna do some jump sequence here, trying to maintain the speed as good as we can, but it's pretty difficult as the ground is pretty uneven. And sorry for the sound here; it's really loud. So here, we're gonna do another low gravity jump. So doing like this, we can get up here and cook a grenade. And here we're gonna do an actual damage boost grenade trick, like that. We can just ignore these guys; they won't hit me. This is amazing. This is a really good assault. Unless I die now, I'm on 11 health, so I'm gonna grab some health packs here, just in case.
No, please don't shoot.
Here comes the paratroopers, first entrance. Behind me. Hopefully this sniper up here is dead. No, he is here. Unfortunately, he can easily pin you down here and ruin your run and your happiness the rest of the day. But we made it. And sometimes he will stand right next to the ladder, and yeah, he will never miss. I'm using the Tommy now. Okay, once again, I will do a quick save, quick throw, really quick to prevent the damage. Thank you for the follow. So now we're just gonna hit this last switch, and we're ready to go and exit the level. Thank you. I should probably turn that off. I had no idea that notification was still on. So yeah, I'm in a different scene. But I'm really happy with this run so far. It's going good. Hopefully I'm not confusing you guys, and my commentary is good enough. I usually have problems commenting or playing this game. It's very intense. So next up is a very fun part of the game, but the first level is a bit slow, but we got some nice parts also. We're gonna escort a tank, so of course it's gonna be slow, but
Alright, we must move quickly.
there are some places where we can affect the time pretty much. Thank you. Okay, I'm gonna kill this guy from the window. We don't have to get into the building.
Report there's a 6-man Panzer Grenadier unit hiding in
And
the
I'm
next
just
block.
gonna...
You must eliminate them before I can moving forward.
And now we're done already.
Excellent work. Now keep moving. You must locate the extraction.
So I'm gonna just reload all my weapons. I got the time now because tank is moving forward. I'm gonna blow up this tower here. Then I'm gonna kill him even if the tank is destroying it, so I can move forward and place myself in a good position. So, trying to regain full stamina. So there's a small trick we can do here, and that is try to kill the guy who's opening this door for us, and open the gate towards him before he opens it towards us, and also killing him, because he can't take damage until yeah, almost a few milliseconds before he's opening it. Only a small time window, and we made it. It's just wonderful. Here we're gonna use the Panzerfaust the first time, and we made it. Because of how quickly I move my mouse, there's a huge risk of the Panzerfaust rocket just to go completely to the side of the flamethrower guy and just miss him. So we were a bit lucky there. Not sure if you can see the inaccuracy of my by my crosshair on the stream, but there's a circle which gets bigger when I move my mouse. Maybe you can see it now with this background. So here again, I didn't mention it before, but the small health packs in this game, or in at least some versions of the game, will let you go above 100 health. I don't think it's intentional that you can get above 100, because in some versions you can't. There was two of those in Forest also, but not gonna find any more in this run. So now we're just gonna wait for the tank to blow up this door, and it's not gonna kill us. It's just gonna shoot the door straight through us. It's gonna be fine. So next up here is gonna be some nice trick jumps, and we're gonna skip a complete the whole level by just, I think it is, yeah, 2 jumps. It might look super easy, but it's very tight jump angle you have to get in. This one is pretty easy, but the ground is very slippery in this game, and you have no air control, so it's easy to fall down. Here we're gonna do alignment, and we made it. Perfect. Okay, I'm just gonna load my backup save. Nice. Never happened before actually. Pretty bad. So now we got the objective, and we can just finish the level right away. So next up is train yards. It's gonna be a very intense level. Another share trick in the end with a grenade jump. And so also a lot of paratroopers, which are these guys with Kevlar and really dangerous rifles. So I'm gonna also hopefully manage to squeeze in between the train wagons here without losing speed. Nice. You can easily get stuck there and just get completely crushed by the guys exiting the train wagon next to me. Oh, what? That was not the right order. Whatever, we made it. Oh, if I'm lucky, unlucky they will break this share. I'm gonna kill those guys with a grenade I'm also using for my low gravity boost. And we're getting up here to the button which opens the exit for us. Sweet. So we've got a slow elevator ride ahead of us now. So still got a lot of Thompson ammo, which is gonna be good, because this is the last chapter, the map of the chapter, so we can just use whatever ammo we got left. And so this level we're gonna skip a huge part of it, where we get the Venom, the heavy machine gun, but we're gonna get it anyways, because as I said before, we start with a new loadout at the beginning of every chapter, which is wonderful. Because the Venom is actually very useful, and we really want it. So here is where we skip it. It's gonna... This bridge has to be lowered normally, but we can just do like this. Bit more difficult than it might look like, but yeah, it's not that difficult. So here I want to start a grenade and do a low gravity jump together with the explosive barrel to boost ourselves up. And we're done here. So just until recently we had to do some real tricky jumps on the railings there, and they are very slippery, and I'm so happy I found this trick with the grenade to be able to skip that. So yes, next up is Norway, which is a rather open map, and we can do a lot of strafe jumping, and I pressed space too early, didn't register. Gonna watch this cutscene a bit longer. So it's an open map, and we're just gonna jump through it. Nothing special about this really. It's gonna be a bit fun tricks in the end, but that's about it. Let's see what speed I can reach here. That's always interesting. So the more speed you get, the bigger angle you will have to take towards your velocity. Oh, I missed that one. That's bad. Hopefully they will miss me though. That sniper is a bit mean, but still, this is alright, this amount of health. So by just hitting the right slopes here, we can prevent taking falling damage. And getting stuck there was a bit bad. Now we're a bit too late here, and we're hitting the switch through the gate, through the window, but just leaning to the left. Alright. So I'm gonna take it a bit slow now, but just because yeah, I missed that shot. That was not good. Even slower this time. So that's more like it. So now we enter the X Labs, which is these guys with the lopers. If you ever play this game, you can't forget about these guys. This guy is jumping towards you. So, but with a new strategy we found, we're not gonna really have to kill them. Ooh, that's not good. So once again we use this quick save, quick load trick to just ignore these kill triggers, get to a place where we shouldn't, hit a trigger right here, and we have to go back. We can reach the objective. So these lopers are not gonna be aggressive right now. I'm gonna take some extra health packs here just in case. Shouldn't take that much damage. Here's the objective, and now we just head back to the exit. Oops. That's pretty bad. I still think we got this. Do an alignment here. There's not enough space between the door and the kill trigger, so we have to open it before. And we have to lean from a specific position to do that. So I'm gonna use the flamethrower to kill the loper here. This electric guy here. Really dangerous. But setting him on fire will kill him. He will burn to death. And he died in a very bad position. I don't know about this. Now I can't do the thing I'm used to do, but it went alright. So yes, that's it. We can. This is next level here is the second boss. It's gonna be the super soldier. It's kinda easy. We just have to get to him with a good amount of health and armor, and hopefully I can do that. So one thing is that these super soldiers are afraid of grenades, and we're gonna use this. Put it right here, and he will go back and make it easy for us to just ignore him. There's several reasons for why that is good. One is, of course, that we don't have to kill him and waste ammo. The second thing is that we don't have to overheat our weapon. It takes a long time for it to cool down. I'm gonna try one of the most recent and the most difficult tricks in the game. See if I can make it on the first try. Nope. So we're gonna do a low gravity jump, circle jump, and then surf a bit on the lamp to gain a bit of extra height. And we made it, second try. That's good. now we can kill this guy from above, a bit safer, and also we can get to the exit right away, instead of waiting for the gate below to open. Saves about 20 seconds. So we're closing into the last chapter of the game here. So we begin with a rather difficult trick jump right away. We're gonna skip a big section of the map. We're gonna skip a long elevator ride by just jumping
A little
at
beat
high
up,
speed.
sir, but nothing too serious. They've just finished with him in debriefing.
So they've even placed some invisible walls to prevent tricks like this, but not good enough. Okay, I need more speed than that. It's a bad circle jump. Not too much speed and I will fall down. And that was a bit bad strafing. And we made it, nice. So I'm gonna use a bit louder weapon here, and killing these guys below will make this guy upstairs come down and open the doors for us. And oh, hopefully that was a bit bad actually. They should be in the doorway so I can kill them also. Using the Tesla's knockback here helps us get to extra speed. Saving about 7 seconds or so. Really useful. And makes total sense that that Tesla gun will boost you back.
Here he comes! Loose! Loose!
So next over here is the second stealth mission of the game. It's gonna be much better one, but we can't get detected. But in the first half of it, there are no alarm boxes, so we can just make noise. And we're gonna make extra noise just to make an officer come down from his room. So on this level we have to kill, I think it is 5 officers before we can finish the level, and I think he's stuck. Yeah, he is. This happens at random. Not very often though. I'm gonna go for some nice no-scopes here. Hopefully I can make it. Nope. It's fine though. That's not okay. That's really bad. That's more like it. And there's a loud grenade here. This will make the... there was an officer up there, but this also dragged the one other officer out to the street here. Did not work, and that's probably because of I did a quick load. Making quick loads during a map will completely mess up everything. So something happened because of my load, so I'm just gonna load out to save. These things happen in this game sometimes, and it's so annoying. So I never mentioned it before, but doing quick loads during a map will make the AI behave differently. They will have faster reaction times, and yes, probably something happened now with the detection system also, which I can't really explain. Nice trick a friend of mine found to use this frag grenade, and hopefully it worked this time. And yes, there he is. I think that should be fine though still. So if you stand on this specific position, you can kill this guy without getting detected by the soldier who is standing right next to him. We'll just stand there paralyzed. Very strange bug. So, no alarms, that's good. So here we're just gonna get a secret, get some ammo for later.
Quite a show, eh, Tom?
I have to kill him, or I can't finish the level. Because, yeah, if you get detected you will lose. Even if he does not make it to the alarm box. So, this is the chateau here. it's not a stealth mission, but you really don't want to get detected, but because if you do, everything is gonna be completely different. A lot more enemies are gonna spawn, some events will trigger along with that. So yeah, I'm just gonna take it slow here.
Did you know
So I also have one thing, it might crash here moving up these stairs. It happened during my practice run right just before. But seems to be a good this time. Yes, it was. I even forgot to mention this, what do you call it? That jump. Yeah, no air control. It becomes difficult. I've been the whole game kicking doors open instead of just pressing use key on them. It will actually open the doors a bit faster, about half a second faster, and it adds up a bit. But it makes more noise. You shouldn't always do it, but in most cases you will. So I will hit this trigger in this room here, move back, and this door will open. So we got really good health and armor, and this will help us against this next mini-boss. There are gonna be 2 super soldiers this time. Here, if we got some Tesla ammo left, I'm gonna kill these guys. If we're lucky, he will be knocked back onto the gate and open it for us, but not this time. Does not happen very often though. So, just reloading the venom for later. Gonna do another low gravity jump, mostly just to skip a trigger, but also saves a bit of time. So if I don't skip it, there's gonna be a very annoying sniper. He's got a... I don't think she can miss even, and she deals a lot of damage. So here we go. So, got some Panzerfaust ammo and also dynamite for later. So after I hit this guy 5 times, the second super soldier is gonna appear. Thank you for the follow, whoever it is. Gonna grab some more ammo. Just playing it safe right now. I got some really strange tactics. Like these guys, you may lead them into some scripted movement where they can shoot at you. But I'm just gonna play it safe for the marathon, because sometimes it will bug the map and you will have to wait about 30-40 seconds before you can before the lightning strikes and opens the next level for you. We were a bit unlucky here now. If you're lucky, they will drop a Panzerfaust for you, but we'll have to adapt around this. Usually use it to break kill these guys and break the grates, but it's not much slower. But you can also use some Panzerfaust later on in this level as well. Oh, forgot about those guys. Whatever, I'm on good health here. So can't really properly jump in these water areas. Just gonna make the best of it. Oh. So we're gonna use another frag grenade. So these grenades are much better than the normal stick grenades. Have bigger radius. Oh, I got stuck. That's bad. And also did more damage. Still killed them though. So we got some Panzerfaust on the table earlier, and yeah, very useful for killing these armored flamethrower guys. That was very unlucky that he pushed us down like that. As you can see, the accuracy of enemies is of course just directly dependent on how close you are to them. So just because I missed him there, that shouldn't happen really. I usually have the Panzerfaust extra to just kill him without having to aim. Because headshots in these games, I didn't say it, they are really important. You have to like land 10 shots or more to kill a guy. Or just one headshot. Like, it's important to do headshots, just both because of it takes shorter time. And also, yeah, they are so dangerous. Landing one dynamite there, hopefully it was a good placement. I think it might have been a bit off. Yes, it worked. So basically killing all these ghouls at the same time. And these are not normal ghouls. They have a lot of health. Just shooting these 3 knights as soon as the door breaks. Let me go through. So So this is actually the last level before the boss, which is it has been going good. A good run so far. So the estimate was a bit bad, I think. I've been making good progress lately on this game, and also, yeah, this has been a very good run. So just setting them on fire, and hopefully they will not shoot at me. But I missed my fire, I think. They will just stop shooting if they will start to burn. Yeah, like that. You can hear them screaming. So we're getting close to here to the end. I'm taking it slow now because of my health. Perfect. So nice. Now we enter. Now we open the gate for the exit. Falling down here. It's fine. We have good health here. So we only got Heinrich left, which is the last boss of the game. You might get disappointed. It's not gonna be that interesting, or maybe you will think it is. We'll see here. Oh, that was really bad. So I'm just gonna ignore all pickups because we don't need them. I'm just gonna stand here. This is not possible in all versions, but in the release version and also the last. Not the Steam version, but this patched one I got for newer systems enables this bug as well. So this map is made such that Heinrich the last boss will follow you, and he will try to get close to you and hit you with his sword. And there's gonna be some rubble falling down as soon as I enter the level to prevent me going back. Is that good enough? I was afraid it was not good enough. So the game is over soon as the game goes to black here. And you're just gonna love that scream. Time 46:46. That's a rather decent time, maybe. Considering I got some stupid mistakes, and it's rather difficult to make this game perfect. As there's so many places you can do mistakes, but that's what makes this game so much fun. It's almost impossible to make perfect. So yeah, about 3 minutes slower, I believe, my PB. But yes, that's Return to Castle Wolfenstein. It's an amazing game. Pick it up if you want to try some first-person shooter speedrun. It got so many tricks, and it's very fun and rewarding to play. So yes, hope you guys enjoyed. So I'm just gonna check here what we got next up here. It's gonna be Shovel Knight by Smoggy, if I pronounce that right. So yeah, continue to watch the marathon, and please donate and help these guys to reach their goal. And yeah, enjoy the rest of the marathon. Thank you guys for watching. I'm leaving it over to you. So